Thanks for the reminder. Francis, you are up on a lightning talk, sir.
Absolutely awesome. I am super psyched. Thank you all for your time and attention. We're going to talk about SAST for Helm charts. And I have a picture of a Helm there. So Helm charts are important. They're an important component of a lot of what happens at GitLab. We have Helm charts actually, even if you don't actually use Helm charts, they're actually within our auto DevOps process. So they're kind of a component of what we do. And I think are going to become more and more important to us as time goes on. So it's important to understand this. So what is Helm? In case you don't know, Helm is a management system for Kubernetes applications. So it's about where Kubernetes is the clustering system. Helm is the way that you can actually structure all the information about what goes into a cluster and version it and control it and publish it to other clusters and things like that. So it's kind of a higher level management architecture that overlays Kubernetes. And it's actually a project of the CNCF and is pretty broadly maintained by a large community. So if you want to get started with Helm, this was my first time actually touching Helm, which was interesting because it's been around the whole time I've been at GitLab, but after a year and a half, I finally touched it. So I installed the Helm client on my local machine using Homebrew. There's kind of a global library of Helm charts, and you can actually run Helm install and install a whole Helm chart. So I was able to install MySQL on a cluster. There are various Helm commands that allow you to see what's been installed and track that and everything. So I highly encourage everyone to poke at it a little bit. It's really easy to get started with. But SAST, so what is SAST for Helm, right? So it turns out there is a library called kubesec, which is security for Kubernetes manifests. So if you've worked with kubectl, you know that kubectl takes a YAML file, and then there's an apply command that actually takes that YAML file and applies it into your cluster. I love that people are chatting. I'm not looking at your chats. And so what Helm is doing is basically taking a whole bunch of Kubernetes manifests and putting them into a cluster all at once, all together. And so kubesec is actually security scanning for both Kubernetes manifests and Helm, because really Helm is sort of a packaging system for those Kubernetes manifests, is what it is. So kubesec is the code library that is used by GitLab for Helm charts and Kubernetes manifests. Okay, how do you use it? GitLab CI, YAML, obviously. You do have to put in, you have to include your SAST template. You have to put in scan Kubernetes manifests true. I actually had to ask on Slack how to do that. I wasn't getting it to actually scan. And in my particular project, I have my Helm charts in a subfolder called sample. Results, all I did was I just ran Helm create, which basically creates a blank Helm chart. And then I ran the scan on that. And so I've got a lot of info level vulnerabilities that it's found, because obviously stuff is missing from my Helm chart. But I was able to see those vulnerabilities everywhere you would expect your results. So in the merge request and in the security dashboard. And I think I'm out of time. So there's more information here, and I'll send you the slide deck. Thank you all very much for your time and attention.